So, in today's story, we are going to listen to something Jesus told his followers. And he wanted them to make the most of the gifts that God gave them. So, one day there was a very rich man. And this very rich man had to go on a business trip. So, he decided, who is going to look after all my stuff? I'll have to make a plan. So he decided he will call his servants. So his first servant came to see him. And the very rich man said to his first servant, I have to go away, so here is for you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of money. I trust you, and I want you to go and work hard and make more money. So the first servant said, okay, boss. And off he went with all his bags of money. Then the rich man called the second servant. And he said to him, I have to go away on a long business trip, and I am trusting you with some of my money. So for the second servant, he gave 1, 2 bags of money. And he said to him, I trust you, go and work really hard. So the second servant says, okay, boss. And off he went. Then the third servant came. And the man said to the third servant, for you I give 1 bag of money. You must go away and take that bag of money and work hard because I trust you. So the servant says, okay, boss. And off he went. So after a long time, this very important man went on his business trip, and he came home and he said, I wonder how my servants did. I wonder if they worked really hard. I really trust them. I am sure they would have done a great job. So when he got home, he called his servants and he said, come on, show me what you did. So the first servant came. Oops, where's the rest of it gone? There. Right, first servant up. He said, oh, boss, I'm so glad you're back. You know what? I really, really worked hard. Here is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of money. But do you know what? I really worked hard, and I worked and I worked, and I made you 1, 2, 3, oh dear, 4, 5 more. That is a lot of money. Oh, the rich man was so happy. He said, well done. You did a great big job. That is fantastic. So he called the next servant. I wonder what this one did. Oh, wow. The next servant came up and he says, oh, boss, it's great that you're back. You know what? You gave me 1, 2 bags of money. And I went out and I worked really hard and I made you another 1, 2 bags of money. I also doubled your money. The rich man was so happy. He says, oh, you're such a good servant. Well done. Come, we're going to have a celebration. Then the third servant's turn was up. So he came in. Oh, but you know what? he wasn't so happy to see his boss. His knees were a little shaky, and he didn't look very happy. And the rich man said to him, "Servant, what is going on?" He said, "Well, boss, here's your bag of money. I know that you are a strict man. So what I did is I went out into the back garden and I dug a big hole and put your bag of money away and left it there to be safe. So when you came back, I could give you back your money." Oh, I wonder what the rich man said. Well, do you know what? The rich man wasn't very happy. He said, "Oh, you bad servant, you knew that I was a strict man, and yet you didn't go out and work with my money. All that you did is you dug a hole and put it there. Even if you put it in the bank, it would give me some interest. But now all I have is mud on my coins. You can go away now and not work for me anymore. You will not be part of our celebration." Oh, so the last servant went away very sad. Now I wonder what this story is all about. You see, Jesus was telling us the story because he wanted us to understand that he gives us some gifts. In the same way that he gave the servant bags of money, he gives us some gifts, and we are supposed to use those gifts. Now, it's not like Christmas time when you get this beautiful wrapped present under the tree. It's not gifts like that. They are a little different. I think it's something like, oh, sometimes we are able to draw beautiful pictures, like Maisie. That is a gift. If we can draw a beautiful picture. And sometimes we are able to make something nice from wool, like Elspeth. She can crochet and knit wonderful pieces of clothes and toys and things like that. And sometimes we are able to make other people laugh, like Rosemary can. She can make all of us laugh all the time. That is a beautiful gift. And sometimes somebody can make some beautiful music, like Tom. He can play an instrument and sing, and we all are happy. And sometimes people are kind, like Janice. She's always friendly when we come into Messy Church and says hi. And it's always so nice to see her beautiful smile. And that is a gift too. So each and every one of us have gifts, and they are from God. And Jesus wanted us to know that it's important that we use those gifts, that we don't make a big hole and hide them away. We shouldn't do that. We should use those gifts. Because each servant in the story had a special job to do for God, for his master. And in the same way, we have a special job to do for God. I wonder what your special job is. Maybe we should just take a few moments and think about that. If you want to, you can close your eyes. Just think about, what is the special job that Jesus might have for you? Now I'm going to say a prayer, and if you want to make the prayer your own, you can say Amen at the end. Dear God, please help us to make the most of our gifts and abilities. When somebody asks us to do a job, help us to do it in the best way that we can. Amen.